What's the BI, y'all? What it do, man? It's your boy JB, and we about to go on one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Y'all make sure y'all do all the stuffuses. Let me know what it is, man. You see what the title is. It's about Popeye and Munchie B. And we're not gonna get into everything they said about each other, and you know, one is still with the business. He's the mayor of the B team. Munchie B is big whooping. The other one says he's really not of that life no more. That's his past. He went to fire camp. He's on his grown man. Shout out to him. I went there too. Best time you can do if you gotta do penitentiary time. But of course, the riders and the my name ring bells gonna be like, what? You did that when you wasn't really in there putting in work, but it's kind of smarter, if you know what I mean. You're gonna get more of the money you can get. You're gonna eat good. You gotta wait since it's way better than that yard. Anyway, he goes to the hood, so he kind of contradicts himself because he said he's not really on that. But I guess Munchie B, he felt like, don't tell me where I can't go, I'll show you. And of course, the internet is gonna look at it like, well, where your homies at? And, oh, you went early in the morning. Ain't nobody was out. Now, we all know as grown people, if you know, you know, especially from California, you go anywhere you want to go. Something can happen if it's smart, but you can't let dudes trick you. You feel me? And he had nothing to prove, and now everybody else looking at him like, well, since you did that, well, where's your homies at? Where was your red rag? You ain't had no, you wasn't representing. So it's funny, but to me, and I like Dude Popeye. I also like Munchie B content, so I have no dog in the fight. I'm not gonna down one brother and bring up the other brother. He a real one. He not. You know, different strokes for different folks, man. You gotta deal with the end result. But I do feel he was played. I do feel it's extra. If you say you're not on that, what are you proving? Everybody can go everywhere until them police come. Then the niggas that's from there got to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time people got to move, really. And it could get ugly, sticky, but that's anywhere and everywhere. But for another man to tell you can't go somewhere, and you try to prove a point, why? Don't get tricked, man. I like Popeye. Some of the stuff he be talking about, but I do think, as a lot of our people, it's a pride thing. You can't tell me, I'll show you, in the back and forths and the, going that stuff that a lot of these people on here, which it probably never change, especially if you from the same area or the same people and y'all can link up, they still put it on the internet. And I get it, if somebody disrespects you on the internet, you gonna go back at them on the internet. But a lot of this stuff should be not on the internet, man, and it really make our people for sure look dumb as hell, because we the ones that's doing the most. We the ones that got an opinion about everything, want to get disrespectful, call bitches. It can end ugly, man, but most of it's just content, right? Let the white boy Adam play with everybody, so why can't you do it too? And I just disagree with the way it went about it, because it's still, for Popeye, it still look like, what the internet gonna say. Of course, it's, well, you went up there, ain't nobody there. Anybody could go take a picture on the 6 in the morning, ain't nobody outside. Where your homies at? You ain't really from there, you ain't really like that, and you're never gonna win with the internet, because once you do this, you didn't do it like this. Even though some of these people ain't been nowhere around none of this type of issues, none of this lifestyle, none of the penitentiary, them is most people that's keying in, niggas that don't know nothing about it, want to hear about it, obsessed with it, want to see how y'all do it in the Cali. What's the Bloods and the Crips? Oh, that's the original, blah, 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 blah. And it just, to out of towners, to even people that's from it, that moved on and try to live and grow and family and do shit that makes sense, and don't want to lose their life, don't want to stay in prison forever, you got to move different. And I really think Popeye did not show got played, kind of. You feel me? Because it could have went another way. He could have said, well, I'm going to be up there right now. Had somebody waiting. It's a lot of people on here trying to trick you. They say Munchie be working with the law, or he got to do this and do that. And it's so, people playing both sides of the fence. It's hard to tell. It's better to stay away from that type of shit, man, because it gets real in the field. And, I just think if you telling people that you with peace, and then he got into it with Bobby A or whatever, I don't know how that really went. He told him something, instead of talking like he talked and they got each other number, they put it on the internet. And I guess, whatever they feel the people want to see or hear about, and y'all pick a side and all that, that's good. But like I said, I like Munchie B. little channel. Even his presence on No Jumper, he seems to probably can blend in with it a little bit more, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. But I just think that once you get on here and talk about this type of person, you have to try to do that. And every time you contradict yourself or you go back and forth, I know it's a pride thing. It's a Popeye kind of size, he working out, and little ass nigga blind, he can't even see. But when it comes to banging, it don't matter about that one-on-one shit. You could get you. Even he can't see, can send the goons or have they politicking. So it just looked crazy for the fact to even do it. You said I'm whatever. I'm not a blood. I'm denouncing. I'm not really on that. But you are where you from. You are that. It's still in you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna never go away. But to the extent where I'm going to the park hanging, I'm checking in. I'm putting niggas on. I'm at all the functions. That's different. And a lot of these people on this internet ain't doing none of that. But they'll sit here and tell you that, or and get the name of everybody they can think of and remember names from your hood, they hood. Should just be a little bit extra than it really is. And of course, like I said, you could go anywhere. So I just didn't understand the fact of him going up there, and he was by himself, but he went up there and he felt the need, and I wonder why. He's a real one, and everyone that say they a real one, if you tell them you're not, they gonna, you better ask about me, ask whoopty, or I'll be up there and niggas know me, and I don't know. It just seemed like when we get to this old age, this big age that we at, some of that shit don't even matter, man. Because even once you prove your point and show that, nigga, I'm good wherever I go, and I go where the fuck I want to go. I'm a grown-ass man, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And if they do, boy, we gonna have a big-ass problem. Somebody gotta go if we both ain't going. You feel me? Then it is what it is. But the police or the government run it. California, and everybody said the Mexicans run it, because there's a whole lot of them. And our people was getting scattered. They ain't in LA like that. You catch them in Palmdale, Lancaster, Victorville, you know what I'm saying, Sam, and we spread it, and it's not like that, really, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to be smarter, and I think even if you don't like another black man, we should at least keep that in-house and try to get it together, because pretty soon, unless it's just all the niggas, we just got to get up out of California with the politics, the high rent and everything. It's crazy to go against each other when everybody else going against us. But that's just food for thought, and that's something that man Popeye probably would say too, or agree with too. But I think him and Munchie shit going back and forth, but that's probably how he got most of his people to chime in on him. So it is what it is. But I think bro kind of went for the trick, went for the bait. And even though he went, I seen the comments that was like, man, you up there early morning, why you ain't with none of the homies? And these be the people that don't know nothing about nothing. I mean, some of them do and gon' troll, but most of these people is not worth proving a point, losing your freedom, losing your life. But that's just my thoughts in it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I think both dudes is cool. Solid content. One is announcing and saying he's not of that life and he on some more mature grown man shit, and the other one is the mayor of the shit still with it, and you be like, well, he can't really see, and that nigga 100-something pounds, but yeah, that's all I got on that content. I just want to see what other people think. And are they calling Popeye out for it, or do they seem like it's real solid? For what I've seen, they looking for something else. Like, well, you didn't do enough, my guy. We ain't see the little 15-year-olds with you, the OGs with you, nobody with you. Anybody could have went and did that. And that's the thing, anybody can do that. And it is what it is, man. But this is my time. I went into it a little bit more deeper, but I just want y'all to let me know if you been following it. And not who you respect more, but do you think, did he prove his point? Did he show Munchie B anything? Or just, yeah, it don't make sense to me, especially if you're going against, saying you're not really on that shit, which even if you was on here, it would be smart to say, I'm just a family man. I just be chilling. I don't do none of that. But these niggas over here see the camera or see some views and be, nigga, I'm the baddest one on the world. Nigga, I run through all y'all. WCWF, Hulkmania, and, a little bit of entertainment, man. But yeah, I think if you speaking positive, stay positive, or you gonna get tricked by these niggas. And some of these niggas is with the law and it's bad they self and just under the radar. Anyway, salute to my real ones, man. Y'all let me know. And make sure y'all do all the stuff as it come back on the next video. Yay, yay.